Co-regulation. What is it and why is it so important? Co-regulation is when we help children regulate by sharing calm from our bodies to theirs. We do this whenever a child is feeling dysregulated. Dysregulation happens when our current emotions are greater than our coping skills. And for our little ones, this can happen a lot, as the emotions they feel are so big, but their coping skills are often limited and not yet developed. So when a child is feeling dysregulated, that's our chance to step in and use co-regulation to help them calm. So what does this look like? Okay, picture this. A girl's building a block tower and she calls you over to show off her work. But just then, another child backs into it, sending the tower falling and the girl into a meltdown. The emotion of seeing her tower fall was greater than her coping skills, causing a state of dysregulation. So to help this child co-regulate, we would wrap her in a hug, take some really deep breaths, focusing on sending calm from our body to hers. This could take a few seconds or a few minutes, depending on the child and the intensity of the emotions. To tell if it's working, we look for cues in the child's physical body. Almost always, if you're looking for it, you'll notice the body relax. The shoulders will drop, the breathing will slow, and you can almost feel the child begin to regulate. A question people wonder is, what do I say when I'm trying to help a child calm down? And the answer is, you don't have to say anything. There are a lot of things you can say to make co-regulation more effective, but you don't have to say anything at all. In fact, too often we try to problem solve before a child's ready. Research says it's best to begin with the idea that we have to help them calm first before talking, reasoning, or problem solving can even be effective. Co-regulation lays the groundwork for self-regulation, a skill we want all of our children to have. When kids have a lot of experiences with co-regulation, we increase their coping skills and make those really big emotions a little more manageable. And this takes lots of repetition, and it's not simply a milestone that one day we reach and never need again. As adults, most of us have pretty strong coping skills. But still, when big emotions overwhelm those coping skills, we experience dysregulation too. Now, there's a really big piece I left out. If co-regulation is about sharing our calm with our kids, we have to have calm in order for any of this to work. After all, you can't give what you don't have. So the biggest part of co-regulation is that the adult has to come first. We have to make sure we have calm before we can even consider giving it to our kids. Which brings us to our challenge of the week, the check-in. As often as you can this week, especially in moments of stress, pause and ask yourself, do I have calm to give? So when you hear a child screaming or crying, that's your cue to stop and check in. Now here's the important thing. The answer does not always have to be yes. The goal is not to always be calm or to judge ourselves when we're not. Teaching is stressful, and there are going to be moments when you don't have calm to give, and that's okay. The goal is to increase our awareness of our own body. Remember, reflection, not perfection. If you do have calm to give, that's great. Go share it with your kid. And if you don't, that's okay too. Decide if you need a few deep breaths or a break to regain your calm. A dysregulated adult cannot help a dysregulated child. If this is a topic that's interesting to you, I'd be happy to come out to your classroom, or you can look in the description where I've left a video and an article. Remember, kids do well when they can, and when they can't, it's our job to be curious and find out why.